Hey guys, it is Thursday. This video is for you if you missed live class today. So what I want to know is, in which picture do you see more genetic variation? And also, how do you know? Be able to describe how you know. That's practice for today. So look at picture A, look at these dogs, look at picture B, look at these pups. Which picture shows more genetic variation? Is it A or B? And how do you know? Go ahead and type that right onto your screen. Pick a language you want to use, and let's keep moving. After the scientists of the day, I'm going to quickly go through the practice slides that we did in breakout rooms and explain to you how to do your breeding mice activity part 1, and then you'll get on to it. This is Sally Ride. Sally Ride passed away on us a few years ago. You might be able to do the math to figure out how old she was. She's an American physicist, and she was an astronaut. She had a PhD in physics, so she is Dr. Ride. She was the first American woman in space, and she's the first known astronaut to be a part of the LGBTQ community. I did not realize this until I did the research, but she was the youngest astronaut to ever travel to space, too. She was the Capcom, which means she was the captain on 2 different space shuttle missions. And she helped to install what's called the Canadarm, which is this thing here. That Canada, their contribution to the International Space Station was to build this robotic arm that can reach out and grab incoming spaceships and help guide them. It's called the Canadarm, Canadarm. So she helped to install that. This is just another picture of it. It's doing its thing, helping to maybe install other stuff. I think it was pretty cool. She has a stamp, so only the biggest deal people get put on a stamp. That's pretty cool. She also has her own Barbie, which I don't know if that's great, but it's kind of cool. Barbie is not the best toy to want to idolize, but you know what? They made a Sally Ride Barbie, so we'll give them credit for that. Okay, so going back to the do now, remember that genetic variation are the differences in DNA and therefore the traits within a group. So if you want to know where there's more genetic variation, you're looking for more traits that are different. So if you go back up to that do now, go back up real fast. I hope that you see that group A has a lot more traits different. They have different fur colors, different ear lengths, different nose colors. The eyes are different. The shape of the snout, some are long, or some of them are short. Some have long fur, some have short fur. There's a lot of differences. Therefore, there's more genetic variation, more differences in the genes of group A than group B. Because although their faces are a little bit different, their ears are all the same. The nose length is the same. The breed is the same. The fur length is the same. Not as much genetic variation among group B. All right, let's get through Sally Ride. Here we go. Today, we have a couple of slides that you're supposed to be answering. Here's the first one. Do you think it's possible in pit bulls for 2 parents with red noses to have a baby with a black nose? Think about it. Answer it down here. Use the Punnett square if it helps you, or else just figure it out right here. Here's another genetic variation question. Which family has more genetic variation in their genes for blood type? Family A or family B? How do you know? So put a letter here and tell me how you know. Here's another question. This is my boy. I have genotype OO for my blood type. I have blood type O. My wife, Miss Penor, who's standing back here in this picture, she doesn't know if her blood type is AA or AO. She just knows that she has blood type A. So we can treat these two as equally possible, AA or AO. So what are the possible blood genotypes of my boy Rome? And how likely is each? So I want you to, there are 2 possible Punnett squares you can use because Miss Penor has 2 possible genotypes. You can fill those out using my genotype of OO. And then tell me what the different possible genotypes are and what their percent chances are. That's it. Now you have your independent work. Okay. Your independent work is you're going to complete the breeding mouse activity. So if you're doing this by yourself, then you need a coin. This is similar to what we did last Friday when we did gene combos. So you need a coin, or you need this Google coin flipper link. Your job is to flip the coin to determine both for the mom and the dad of these mice. You're going to make a baby mouse today. You're trying to determine what the genes will be, what the traits will be. So if you flip a coin for the dad and you get heads, and a coin for the mom and you get heads, let's do that real quick. I'll do that with you, and then I'll let you guys do it by yourself. So let's say you got heads and heads. You guys will either flipping your own coin or using the Google Flipper, but let's say you did it. Here we go. Then the baby mouse chromosomes are XX. Make sure these are big enough. Okay, XX, which means the baby mouse is female, and I'm going to name that mouse Henrietta. I don't know. Let's think about Henrietta Lacks. There we go. So now I'm going to determine other traits from my baby girl Henrietta. So I'm going to keep flipping coins. I'm going to flip 2 coins for body type, one for dad. If I got heads or tails, it gives me one of these, and I can either highlight if you want. You could still highlight these like yellow here, and then maybe I got heads here, which means that overall the genes will be big B, little b. Big B, little b then gives a large, round, brown body type. Okay. These are blue, but these aren't, so I'll fix that now. Okay, maybe I flip a coin and I get 2 tails. So I'll highlight these 2 tails. Now I got LL, little l, which is short legs. Okay, and you're going to keep doing this. You're going to flip coins either in your hand or using this Google coin flipper. You can also just Google the words coin flip and it'll come right up. And you're going to determine what traits. So these are the father's genes. Heads will give you this, tails will give you this. The mother's genes, heads will give you this, tails will give you this. What are the baby's genotypes? And then what trait does that have? To find out the trait, you got to look back over here. And then you're going to do that. There's 8. So slide 12 has 4. Slide 13 has 4. Couldn't fit them all on. You're going to determine the traits for all of them. So 8 traits for your babe. And then you're going to draw your mouse on the final slide. So you're actually going to name your mouse, and you can put Henrietta mouse here. And then you're going to draw it using this scribble thing. If you you can also look at this video I made about how to draw, but you're going to say, oh, it's got a large body and short legs. So then I'm going to draw a large round body, and I'm going to make kind of short legs. And if you are a better artist, then do this better than I'm doing it. Okay, and then I also want you to label these. So you're going to label, let's say, short legs and large round body, and you're going to keep doing that for all of them. So you're going to figure out the other 6 traits. You're going to draw them, maybe short nose, long nose, round ears, pointy ears, and you're going to label them as well. And at the end, you'll have a picture of your mouse. And we're going to use those tomorrow in class again. So make sure you got these mice done. That's it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good day.